You are worth the effort. So stay tuned and I'm gonna tell you why. Do you have a hard time making time for yourself? If so, this video is for you.
In this video, we are going to cover why you may struggle to make time for yourself, and then we'll help you start seeing why making time for yourself is worth the effort so you can stop settling and start truly living.
I'm Cristy Code Red, author, entrepreneur, retired professional boxer.
And I'm Carrie Thompson, Chief Operations Officer here at Code Red and also MSNRN.
I don't know if you know this, but we're sisters. Do we look alike? I don't know. We look, but a lot of people, sometimes I say sis, and people are like, whoa, 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 you're sisters. Yeah, we're sisters. We're happy that you're here watching. Thanks for clicking on this video. And if you like this video, by the end of this video, if you like it, and normally I'm by myself filming, but I got my sister here. If you like this, then please consider subscribing to this channel. When you hear someone talk about boundaries and making time for yourself, do you struggle to believe that you're worth the effort? Because a lot of people struggle with this exact issue. They think making the time for themselves instead of helping other people makes them a bad person.
Well, Cristy, and also I think that a lot of people don't think that they deserve the time to make time for themselves and to do things for themselves. Some people put so much on their plate, you know who I'm talking to, who's listening right now, or they waste so much time on unimportant stuff that truly they have no time left for themselves. And whatever the exact reasons you have for not making time for yourself, here is why you absolutely are worth the effort. Moms, listen up. You're the worst because I absolutely am the worst. And you know who is the best at it?
Yeah.
This girl right here. Let me tell you, she is amazing at prioritizing herself and getting what she needs for her, which is why she's happy and healthy. But as a mom of many kids, I understand that feeling of feeling guilty because you get a massage, because you go get your nails done, because you get your hair done. And this has to stop.
And you know what? The better you feel about yourself, the better your entire life gets. And we've seen this with Code Red. Plus, you have a ripple effect. When you feel good, especially about yourself, it can't help but rub off on people around you.
Well, some people struggle to believe that spending time on themselves isn't selfish. But let me ask you this. What is more selfish? Not taking care of yourself so you suffer and the people around you have to watch you suffer? Or, Cristy, is it better to take care of yourself so you're the happiest, best version of you and the people you love get to experience that instead of watching you be unhappy?
I don't know why people struggle with this so much. This is really a big problem in our community. I mean, we get that there's a lot of judgment and pressure in society to be and do and have it all. You're supposed to be the perfect mom, the perfect wife, the perfect boss, the perfect employee, and the perfect Christian.
And the truth is, when you take your entire self and you give a piece to the church, and a piece to your children, and a piece to your husband, and or wife, or whatever the situation may be, and then pieces to your best friend, and then time at the gym, and then this and that, there's nothing left over. And I hate the saying, but I think it applies here. You can't pour from an empty cup. And that is just simply the truth.
You're quoting some old school Avatar right there. That's old school Avatar. You're supposed to give unconditionally to everyone who asks, even if it sends you to the hospital for a nervous breakdown, because you have nothing left in the tank for yourself. So hear me when I tell you this. Helping other people does not mean that your needs come last.
It just means that you include yourself in the people that you give a piece of that pie to. Your pie needs to have you in it. It is not selfish to give to yourself. Giving to yourself is how you foster self-love and self-confidence. Cristy, it's how you equip yourself to handle any situation that life throws at you when you come out ahead of where you were.
Before we go to our next point, I definitely want to hear from you on this one. Do you show yourself self-love? What's going on with you here in this subject? Comment below, be honest, be truthful, be raw, be real, because we are with you. Tell us what's going on with you in this area. Comment below. Just because you can potentially be, do, and have it all doesn't really mean you should. I mean, don't get us wrong here. It's great to have options, and it's great to try different things and see what you like. But if you're cramming your life full of all this stuff because you think you should and not because you actually want to, well, that's not a life that's gonna make you happy.
You have to ask yourself, what do I really love out of all these things that take a piece of your life? Because it really is a piece of your life. What do you really love? What is making you happy? And all that you're doing is creating a life that you can't wait to take a vacation from. That's pretty sad. Instead of a life that you don't need to take a vacation from.
I mean, is that really the kind of life that you want to live? One where you're miserable and only pretending to be happy all day, every day?
You deserve so much more than that. You are worth the effort. And I know that with my whole heart, and so does Cristy. But do you know something? It's what you know that matters the most, not what we know.
Yeah.
So if you still don't know or don't believe that you're worth the effort, here's what I want you to do.
All right, first you need to make a list of activities that refresh and rejuvenate you physically, mentally, or both. Pick the things that help you feel loved and that are good for you. Like for me, well, for both of us actually, I love to exercise. I think Terry loves to exercise, but I think I love to get a massage. You're just not as good at doing it. We both love to take baths. We both love getting our nails done. We both love getting our hair done, but those are just a few things that we love. And our self-care also includes eating healthy, nutritious food that makes us feel good. Because I don't know about you, but when I eat like crap, I feel like crap.
And I think deciding what brings you joy is really important. Let me give you a great example. When I was volunteering at the school when my kids were little, I absolutely hated doing field trips. It exhausted me. I didn't enjoy it. No, not at all. But I really loved being the only mom there on picture day. Man, I lined those kids up and I was like, sit here, Sally. This is back when they had cameras and took pictures. I don't know if any of you remember that. It was a long time ago. Anyway, and so they would click and I would move this kid out, fix the next kid's hair. I had so much fun. It filled my cup. I was fulfilling my volunteering, but it wasn't something that drained me. So it's time for you to look at your list of things, like Cristy said, and decide what is it that brings you joy and what is it that really doesn't. And I agree with you on the food thing as well, Cristy. You have to fuel your body correctly in order to be able to manage life.
Well, one that you might not be thinking about is we also say nice things to ourselves.
Yes.
Because I feel loved when someone says nice things to me.
You can do whatever works for you. Maybe a bath isn't your thing. Some people hate taking baths. Maybe getting your nails done isn't your thing. But maybe you really love paint night with the girls. Maybe that's your thing. I personally do not want to do a paint night. Chrissy's pretty good at painting. It just needs to be good for you. And it needs to leave you feeling better physically, mentally, and really better about your self.
All right, so once you've got your list of what helps you feel loved and valued, schedule time every week at least to do these things. I mean, I'm talking about scheduling these in and make them top priority every week. I mean, do it every day if you can, but every week at least.
So what you're doing is you're taking a look at that pie, Cristy, and you are saying, I am important enough to give myself a piece of this pie. It's also so important to make these activities a regular part of your routine. Otherwise, you'll self-sabotage, and here's why. Whether you like it or not, you have needs. We all do. And if you aren't proactively meeting your needs, you will default into self-sabotage and in a misguided effort to meet them.
And when we say proactively meet them, we don't mean wait until you're burned out and on the edge of a nervous breakdown. I mean make meeting your needs as much of a priority as sleeping or taking a shower or feeding yourself and feeding your family.
One great example of this is when you go to get your massage, make your next massage appointment before you leave.
Good one.
When you go to make your nail appointment, make your next appointment. Whatever it is you love, schedule it out in advance so you can't get out of it. So we promise you that when you give to yourself in healthy ways, your life will get even better in ways you can't even imagine.
Yeah. On my nutrition program, the Code Red Lifestyle, we talk about things like self-care and self-love all the time. So if you need help taking better care of yourself, get started on the program by joining the Code Red Lifestyle Private Network, which you can get in the App Store and Google Play Store, or by going to coderedlifestyle.com/APP.
You'll get food ideas, support, programs, tips, tricks, and so much more, all designed to help you take your life back. And you need to do this for you because, like we've said, you really are worth the effort.
Yeah, so go ahead and create your free account now. Okay, you guys, do you love our shirts? This is the back and this is the front with the vertical logo. It comes in long sleeve and it comes in short sleeve, and we carry these on our website full time. I took my life back. So pick up one of these shirts. I linked it up below in the shop page. Click on that and pick up one of these awesome buttery soft shirts.
And you know who is
So if you... Oh.
You can do whatever.
Just a minute. I'm picking my nose. Okay. God, I feel like I have... you know what it is? My nose, I think, is dried out. Is there anything hanging out?
No.
Okay. And on the nutrition program... Whoa. Whoa. It just jumped up. Okay.
Because we both went, hey, like on the Seinfeld episode. Okay.
Funny. Good.
Size large for her comfort. Sorry, I had to.